Hi, it's Scott Fuller and Ken Eggleston again with Series 3 in the Network Marketing Compensation Plans. I'm going to turn it over to Ken right now.
Scott, I appreciate that, and I'm glad to be back here for our Series 3 as we tonight talk about the binary compensation plan. And just as it says, binary simply means two teams or two legs. Now, this compensation plan has been voted as the top compensation plan throughout the industry for about the last 9 years. It is the easiest to build and really the simplest to understand, and it also offers about the quickest payout of any of the comp plans. Now, the important thing about the binary is that it's also been voted, as I mentioned before, as the top compensation plan throughout the industry for the last 9 years by MLM Insider and Network Marketing Lifestyle magazines, as well as a number of other publications. Many of today's largest and quickest growing network marketing companies also utilize the binary, and of course that would be companies like Monavi, Agile, World Ventures with travel. These are companies that have been able to offer a product to the marketplace combined with the binary compensation plan and have really seen a large distributor bases explode rapidly. Now, generally, it pays out considerably more to the average distributor than most of the other models we'll discuss and maybe have discussed prior to this, but there are exceptions to every rule that you should be aware of within the binary itself. Not all binaries are created equal. A true infinity binary will only require that you build two legs or teams, and there are other plans that aren't true infinities, and that's what we're going to be discussing here. So you should also look, if you are looking at a binary compensation plan with the company, make sure to read the fine line language in the compensation plan. There should not be either a weekly or monthly flush of volume points. This is very important to look for. Your biggest challenge and or your main thing will be working to balance the two legs, and that's going to be it. That should again be your only significant balance in building in building this business, because the binary is geared up for two legs. If you can balance it, you're going to have significant earnings with this. A major advantage as well of the true infinity two-leg binary is the potential to receive spillover enrollments generated by your sponsor or your upline on the shared or common leg. And if you're not familiar with what a shared or common leg is, I would say just research that or contact us on the bottom document and request further information, and we'll follow up with you. What's very important to cover here is that if a binary plan has in fact a solid front end, and again by front end, that's the side of the compensation plan that has the product sales that are occurring on a weekly and monthly basis in it. So if a binary has a solid front end through the sales team that you have, as well as a solid back end that's going to be supported by your loyal customers, your auto ships, and your membership reorders, it's truly likely to offer you the greatest earning potential of any compensation plan within the industry, bar none. The other factor that we've talked about here is that some companies are now using binary hybrids. That means the unilevel compensation plan that we previously talked about in one of our other online sessions here has now been combined with the binary. The only thing to be careful if you are looking at a company that's using a binary hybrid is that it will usually limit the front end payout, and this you need to be careful on. Specifically with the binary payout caps and removal of volume, you need to ensure that the binary compensation plan has a weekly payout cap of no less than 50% and no more than 70% combined with a banking system. And by banking system, what I'm referring to is that additional, if the compensation plan is geared to pay out 60%, 65% of total coming into the company, that if the company only happens to pay out 50% or 45% that week to the field team, then the other 10 or 15% that's left over should not just go in the company's pocket, but should have a requirement to have a banking system that guarantees that that volume overage is being put away to protect the long-term stability of the sales force. In addition to that, Product sales volume and points should not be removed or flushed weekly or every month. And some binaries, this type of language was in there in the earlier ones. Make sure that that type of language is not there, but instead that the removal of points occurs at the 180-day to 270-day mark, which is the 6 to 9 month threshold. Payout caps of 50 to 70% and 6 to 9 months retention of volume from the day it's generated is more than enough to ensure a massive payout to you should you go ahead and work this business model.
Thank you, Ken, for that information. As always, you can receive more information by contacting us at 954-732-2112, emailing at SuccessCoaches@AOL.com, or look at our website at www.500ksuccessteam.com. Thank you.